What's up, people? This is Jason Andre. I'm the creator of Rebelus, company responsible for the Monolith. And I wanted to give you guys a little background on why I decided to make this device and a little bit about who I am and why you should support me. I made this, first off, let me start off with how I came up with the device. I was talking to my homegirl C on the phone, and I was watching something on cable. I was about 19, this is some years back, and I was watching The 5 Heartbeats. You know, that's a classic movie, we all love it, you know, and I was like, wow, 5 Heartbeats is on, and she was like, wow, what channel? And then I told her, it's on BET. She's like, oh, it's on cable, I don't have cable. And I was like, wow, what if they made prepaid version of cable where you could just purchase it as, you know, pay as you go. So, you know, this was back in, you know, over 10 years ago. So pay as you go service was not a thing yet. It was just, you know, it was just an idea. But her reaction is what made me think about it seriously. She didn't laugh. I laughed it off, you know. She didn't. And that made me think, maybe this is something that needs to be made and pushed out there. So, you know, I was young. The idea, you know, I had it, put it to the side, and I got hurt really badly in 2009. And I worked for a long time, for like a couple of years, and it gave me a lot of time to sit there and really hash out the idea and develop it into something that, with the technology that we currently have, 2016 and 17, it was easier to create this. And in fact, there were some companies attempting to look at cable over and re-engineer it. And there's a few attempts out there. Great attempts. I love it. They have all of the streaming content that you want. They have even some music and even some that do gaming. However, people are still have been moving away from television as a medium. And it led me to think, like, why would we all move to phones and tablets instead of watching this beautiful big screen that you have in your living room? We all buy them. We have these big flat screens that are going 4K, but people are moving away from TV. Now, that made me wonder. That made me think. The reason, and I came up with the answer watching my nieces and nephews and the younger generations. To them, they don't need TV. It's not a big deal. They can watch everything they want to watch on their phones. So why give up the bigger screen and the bigger experience? What I came up with was all of the features that are available in your tablets and your phones. They're just not available for your TV. I don't care if you have Apple Stick or Apple TV or Roku or Sling. You cannot watch, share, tag. It's just limited. There's so much things that you can do with the internet that you just can't do with the TV. So this was my first thing to tackle. First, I was going to fix that part of it. I was going to bring everything currently available on the internet to your television. That's first. second reason for making this is that while doing this and trying to reinvent the idea, I realized one main thing, and I think that they realized. You still need internet. You have to be connected. And that means that you're always married to the cable company. Sad but true. Now, as long as you're tied to the cable company, there is no real reason to stop buying cable. You have to buy internet. Keep buying cable. It's attached. They're making you deals. They're making it easy. They're giving you triple plays. They're making it the same price as just buying a single service. They're making a triple play. They're getting you and charging you whatever they want to charge you because they run it. They run the whole industry. They have it locked down because they have internet. Meanwhile, because they have it locked down, they feel like they don't have to work. They don't have to think of anything. They don't have to be progressive. They don't have to be innovative. They don't have to give you things that's going to make your life easier. They don't have to, you know. In fact, they give you the cheapest piece of shit equipment that they can afford to give you. And because you're not paying it or you're leasing it, they feel like, hey, you don't matter as a customer when it comes to that. You're stuck with stuff. Now I felt like this is a disservice because you're not stuck with stuff. With the monolith, it's going to have every feature available on the internet. Plus, it's going to be your internet vehicle itself. So now you don't have to buy 3 different services, 3 different devices to get your streaming content, to connect to the internet. With the monolith, you plug and play. Now, while you may buy service that you love or